Heidi and Frank show. Cain Velasquez, see in the hall? This is coming out music, like when he walks out to the ring. Is this the song that he comes out to? This is actually the song. Crank it up. Here comes Cain Velasquez. Yeah, coming to the center of the ring.
Look at that.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
My goodness.
Have a seat. I'm Frank. That's Heidi over there.
Nice to meet you. Wow.
Not a small guy.
No.
Heavyweight.
My goodness. Hi, Cain.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to have you on the show, man.
Oh, glad to be here.
Cain Velasquez, UFC heavyweight. He was the heavyweight champ, and he was the actually first Mexican-American fighter to win a heavyweight title in boxing or in MMA. And you're very proud of that. Mm-hmm. You actually have brown pride written across your chest in ink.
Yeah.
It's what we have in common. But mine says white pride.
Oh, yeah, the tattoo you could never have.
I'm not insane. I don't have that on my chest. But,
you couldn't, right?
But no, that's an awesome accomplishment.
Thank you.
You've never lost a round in any fight.
I've lost one fight.
Well, one.
And that one round I lost.
Oh.
One round.
So, yeah.
But other than that, never lost a round.
Yeah, other than that, no.
That's the thing, Cain, I want to ask you, because I think it's the question that for any fighter is after their first loss. I mean, you have a wrestling background, so obviously you've had losses in wrestling matches and things like that. But in MMA, your first loss came to the hands of the guy that you're going to fight in December, Junior Dos Santos.
That's why it's exciting.
It was a first round knockout, and how you're going to respond to that? Are you going to? I mean, that can, once a fighter gets knocked out his first time, it could affect him mentally, and he's never the same. Is that?
Yeah, that could be for some people. You know, some people react to that differently. You know, even when they go in the gym, they kind of get gun shy and stuff like that. I had a fight after that in May, and you know, I was fine.
Yeah.
I just basically learned from that first loss. You know, what I did wrong, and that was just.
Are you training differently for December, or you just train the way you always train?
Training the same. I just you know, with the game plan, I didn't execute it. You know, I just waited around way too long than I should have.
Is that what the problem was? You just waited?
Yeah, just way too long where I should have been.
But what was the plan when you were waiting? You were waiting to wear him out? Like, what was the plan waiting?
It was a combination of just not being active for a while. You know, I had a year layoff. You know, and just going back in there, I was kind of like on autopilot instead of, hey, I have a purpose, I need to go and do this. So.
What's the quickest amount of time that you've ever taken a guy down? Like the shortest fight you ever had where you won it?
Shortest fight? First round, I don't know, couple minutes maybe?
Couple minutes to just... and you, like, what, he passed out?
Referee went in and stopped it? Or
no, I love when they do that. They're like, yeah, I put him to sleep.
Put him out, then take him out with a shovel.
When they just hit him in a certain way and they just fall and you're like, oh, I guess I won.
Probably, just...
Wow.
Knockout or so.
Cain Velasquez with us, UFC heavyweight, going to be fighting in December. No, the tickets go on sale here. What are they?
This Friday.
This Friday they go on sale. Where's that going to be? Is that in?
It's going to be at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas.
And this is, I mean, it's winning the belt back. I mean, is this? I mean, your total focus. I mean, I know you're married and you have kids. Are you doing the Rocky Balboa thing where it's like you're staying in a barn someplace and, you know, doing pull-ups?
No love time with the wife. No
time with the family.
Yeah. No, I train maybe like 15 minutes from my house. You know, so it's I have my family there. I mean, it's good for me to have my family there. You know.
Yeah.
I don't need to be secluded somewhere else and. Just be training the whole time. I mean, it's good to
the balance.
Yeah, definitely go to the gym, do that, and then kind of turn that switch off, go home, and then
Are you saving
lay
up
in
your
bed
sexual
with your
energy?
wife and watch Law and Order episodes and stuff?
No, are you saving up your sexual energy? Is that one of the? I mean, I hear that if you save that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
get good and angry.
We used to do that like maybe a week or 2 weeks before the fight. We kind of stopped.
Oh, really? So you do believe in that? It's like you don't take my mojo, honey. I got to go in there and fight.
It's more just focus. I'm not thinking about anything else but the fight.
But you don't want to be in there all glowy and woozy and like, yeah, man.
Yeah, you're smoking a cigarette walking out. Yeah, I think Cain just had some sex.
Yeah, you don't want to. Have you ever gone up to Big Bear, up to the mountains to train? Because no,
I haven't.
They say that if you train up there, and then by the time you come back down to sea level, you're like, whoa, I could do that up there.
I've trained at the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs.
Oh yeah.
For wrestling and
air's nice and thin there.
Yeah. It helps. I mean, you go out there, you train, and you just I mean, it takes a couple days to get used
Right.
to it, but
I like the fact that you have a wrestling background. So do I.
I'd
As high school
I'd like to
wrestler.
see that matchup
As high
right
school
here on the
wrestler.
floor.
Hell, I probably weigh as much as him. I'm a fat pig. And look how big he is. I'm just like this big, this sloshy, puffy guy. Now, in high school, my freshman year, I weighed 98 pounds. I was the smallest guy on the team, 98 pounder.
Yeah.
Were you ever little like that?
no.
Oh.
Did you high school wrestling? What was your weight class?
High school, it was I had a cut to make 215.
Oh my God!
And then,
Were you a huge baby?
yeah, I guess so. I mean, after
Wow.
after 7th grade, I haven't been under 200 pounds. So even in junior high school, I was like 200 plus pounds.
So he was always a
Holy
monster.
cow.
I was like 98 pounds freshman year, 112 my sophomore year. My senior year, I was 145.
Okay. Yeah.
That was a tough weight class, 145. But it's like
Tell me about it.
I like the fact, yeah, 165. What are you kidding? I like the fact that that the guys who have a wrestling background seem to excel a lot better in the MMA than the guys who just have other skills, other sets.
Definitely, yeah. I think just having that strong wrestling background, you kind of just have to build off of that, which is the wrestling, the striking. But if you ever did go to college and wrestle, I mean, the just how mentally strong you get from that, I mean, just carries you over so much. You can learn stuff faster than anybody else can because you're there just working on it. When other guys would just kind of tire out. So.
You've been hurt before? Have you been really badly injured? What's the worst injury you ever had?
Just like surgeries and stuff. I've had knee surgery, elbow surgery.
So
hand
never one of
surgery.
those where you see in the fight where they go to kick the leg out from the other guy and the bone just goes wah, floppy. Oh, that's nauseating.
Were the injuries all in fights, or was it doing other stuff? Like I was
Working in the
skiing
garage.
once. Yeah.
No, it was both. I mean, it was in training and in the fight, and it's all mainly like joint stuff. So.
All right.
Cain Velasquez hanging out with us. He's going to try to get his belt back. Or he's not going to say try. He's going to get his belt back, right?
We're rooting for you.
Definitely, yeah.
Are you going to guarantee it right now?
I'm guaranteeing it, yes. I'm going to go in there and get that belt back.
Call the fight. I mean, is it going to be, are you going for a knockout in the first round as like payback for his knockout in the first round?
That'd be cool. I'll take it however I get it.
So,
Yeah.
so this time,
That's
really
the
no
plan.
plan going in. You're like,
We have a game plan going in, but it's tough with him. I mean, he's a really good boxer.
and he's 15-1. I mean, this guy's no
Yeah.
slouch.
Yeah. He has good takedown defense. I mean, we go in there and try to take him down, and, he gets back up, we get a fight on our feet. I'm looking to take this fight anywhere and beat him everywhere.
Do you ever have trouble, like, in a bar? Do guys ever bother you? Like, oh, you
Hell
think
no.
you're so badass? Let's go, man. Well, but when you get alcohol in, they're like, come on, man. You think you're so
Yeah.
bad? And you're just like,
He has trouble turning down beers because it's like, oh, that guy walks into a bar. Everyone's like, here, have a beer, buddy.
nobody wants to fight you, right? You don't have problems.
You can
with
have the
that?
pool
I've
table.
never gotten that, yeah. I've never gotten that at a bar. Mm-mm.
Do you have the cauliflower ear?
Yeah, a little bit.
Let me
Let's see
see.
it. Oh, so you see a guy with an ear like that, you buy him a drink right away when they walk into the bar.
That's
Well,
bad.
that's weird. Why the left and not the right? I guess people
heard
put you down on your left more? Or?
I heard it's if you shoot to one side more, then that one kind of gets.
But you hear out of it fine.
Yeah.
No, it's just
Well,
it's the
It's
cartilage
just-
the ear
scarring.
isn't.
But
blocked.
sometimes they get so
just-
like it looks like it's
yeah.
all swollen, like your hole's closed.
Yeah. I mean, some people just let it go crazy. I mean, when you actually get it, you need to drain it and put pressure on it so it just doesn't really swell up again.
Good
Just people
Lord.
just say, I don't care, and just kind of let it fold over.
I would love to go to I love watching UFC on TV. I've never been to a fight in real life. You have. It's much different.
Oh yeah, the electricity in the room, just the anticipation, and a lot great undercard fights that night. But yeah, that's I mean, when the heavyweights get in there, it's always it just raises up excitement level a little bit more because
Yeah.
I mean, like anything can happen, anybody
Yeah.
can get caught,
Yeah.
and both great champions with Cain Velasquez and Junior Dos Santos. So it's going to be an awesome fight in December. So you can get your tickets start on sale Friday.
You know who we're rooting for?
Obviously, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's exciting.
Thank you.
Even in here, Junior said no.
I'm kidding.
Thank you.
But no, thank you for coming in. Good luck in December. We'll be watching that. We'll be right back. We are Heidi and Frank.
95.5 KLOS.